G'day guys, welcome to my Spice feature video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about Nrl's Round 19's predictions for 2022 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Eagles going up against the Broncos. Now this one's going to be another epic game. This one will be a very good match. As I was saying, the Eagles have been proving really well in the season. I reckon they will go in the finals again, but they will improve in the finals, but then they'll choke, as they usually do. But anyway, the Eagles have been really good in the upcoming season competition, but the Eagles have been improving a lot, and I reckon that they will improve because it's obviously their home game, and I will be going to that game to vlog that match, so stay tuned for that. But with the Broncos, I reckon you guys will struggle in this match, struggle in this game, and it won't be determined if I reckon you guys won't have that potential of a win. But the Broncos have been improving too. But I'd say no Tyson Gamble, no Billy Walters. That means Jake Turpin goes in that number 9 side of the team, replacing Billy Walters. But this one's going to be another epic game, but I'm going to go with the Parramatta Eagles by 18 points this match. This one will be another epic game. This one will be a very hard match, and as I was saying, usually the Parramatta Eagles don't play well in the pouring down rain, but you never know, might change, might go to sunny, might go to like misty, something like that. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Parramatta Eagles by 18 points in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Dragons going up against the Manly Sea Eagles. Now this one's going to be another epic game. This one will be another very good match. But Manly Sea Eagles don't have Tom Trbojevic, which that means Ruben Garrett goes in that number 1 side of the team. And Dragons have been not a very good side at the moment, since they did lose against the Roosters last week, 54-26. But I reckon since Cody Ramsey is in the side, I reckon he would do well, since he's a really quick player, really fast player, and I reckon this one will be another epic game of football that I really do think that it will be enjoyable to watch by the Dragons to obviously get a win against the Manly Sea Eagles in this game. But in this one, I do see the Manly Sea Eagles getting a rise in their side, but I reckon this one will be a very epic game, and I do see this one getting a tight turnaround, but you never know, could be a very epic game, and I do see this one being a very epic game because obviously these two sides aren't really good at the moment, and they're struggling so much. But the Dragons, I reckon I'm going to go with you guys, so I'm going to go with them, the Dragons, by 12 points in this game. This one will be a very tight turnaround for the Dragons to get a win. This one will be a hard game, this one will be a tight game, and this one will be a very splendid game of football to beat the Manly Sea Eagles by 12 points in this game. Next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Roosters. Now this one will be another epic game, and as I was saying, usually the Knights play very well against the Roosters, but apparently the Roosters have a good record against the Newcastle Knights. With Luke Keary back with injury from injury. This one will be a tight turnaround, as Luke Keary plays a very good game sometimes. But you never know, things could change. The Knights could win, and with Callum Ponga in the side, it will be a very tight game. Because usually he plays good with the Newcastle Knights, but obviously for Queensland, he does play splendouring well in the side. But for the Roosters, this one will be a very epic game, and as I usually say, the Roosters have a good record against the Newcastle Knights in this match, and not a lot of ball will happen with the Knights. I reckon you guys will struggle. You guys won't win, and the Roosters will get a very good win, because apparently the Roosters have a good record against the Newcastle Knights, and this one will be a very epic game. But I'm going to go with the Sydney Roosters by 24 points in this game. This one will be a very big scoreline. I'm going to see some effort by the Roosters to make a huge win against the Newcastle Knights, and the Knights will struggle in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against the Warriors. Now this one will be a very big matchup, as the Raiders are on $1.28 and the Warriors are on $3.75. This one will be a very big matchup, and the Warriors haven't got Roger Tuivasa-Sheck anymore since he's gone to Auckland Blues, and now they've gotten Chanel Harris-Tavita on number 1, and then Reece Walsh in number 14. So now need to see if the Warriors with Chanel Harris-Tavita, the fullback side, play a very good match, which I reckon you will. But the Raiders will be too strong, too predictable, and they'll get over the Warriors one step at a time. But I reckon things will change, but you never know. The Warriors could win. It will be an upset. Might be, might not. But I reckon the Raiders will get on top to make a very good win against the Warriors. But no James Schiller and no Jordan Rapana, which that means Nick Kotrick is back playing in that number 2 side, and Albert Hopewate plays in that number 5 side. So this one will be a very different, orderly match. Without Jordan Rapana, things will go different. Things will go different to the other way. But I'm going to go with the Raiders by 12 points in this match, and this one will be a very epic game. The next game of this match, we see the Panthers going up against the Cronulla Sharks. This one will be a very epic game, as I usually would say. The Panthers apparently are on $1.25 and the Sharks are on $4. This one will be a very epic game, as usually I would go down to that stadium, Panther Stadium, but I can't remember what it really is. But not to worry, I'm not going to worry about that. But this one will be a very tight turnaround for the Sharks, playing at the Panther Stadium. But anyway, this one will be a very epic game of football, as I usually would call it. But sometimes things don't go their way, and yeah, they don't get a win sometimes for the Sharks. But I reckon it will be a very hard match, as I usually would call it. But you never know. But anyway, they've got players back from Origin duty, playing for the New South Wales side, but they've gotten back Jerome Dawai, Nathan Cleary, Stephen Crichton, Brian Toto, Api Coruscant, yeah, you name it, like the rest of them have gone back, the side, so they'd be playing back in the Panthers side, so this one will be a very epic game, and I do see the Panthers win against the Sharks by 18 points in this game, and this one will be a very hard game. The next game of this match, we see the Rabbitohs going up against the Melbourne Storm. Now, this one will be a very epic game, as the Rabbits, it's their home game against this side of this match, but no Tane Milne, which that means Isaiah Tusk goes to that number 4 side, and no Ryan Papenhuyzen, which that means Nick Meaney goes to that number 1 side too. But no Xavier Coates in that side, which that means Tyrone Wishart goes to that number 5 side for the team. But I've seen Tyrone Wishart sometimes go in that fullback side, sometimes go in the wing, sometimes go in the centres. But he also goes in that bench in that number 14 or 15 side for the team. But this one will be a very tight turnaround, as this one will be a very epic game, because the South Sydney Rabbitohs are on $2.05 and the Melbourne Storm are on $1.77, as this one will be a very epic game of football, really good match, and Accor Stadium will be surrounded by Melbourne Storm people, but I reckon it will only be half, but the South Sydney Rabbitohs will go along with their team. I reckon it'll be like all of them, so yeah, this one will be another epic game, as Nick Meaney is a really good player, and I reckon he'll stand out for the full back side for the team. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm by 8 points in this match, and this one will be a very hard game of football against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. The next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against the Titans. Now, this one will be another epic game of football, as the Gold Coast Titans aren't really good of a team at the moment, because they're sitting on, I think, 15th position on the ladder, or 16th, you name it, I wouldn't really know. But the Bulldogs are another team that could fall below of this competition of the NRL anyway. But I've got a little bit of breaking news to give it to you guys. Cameron Ciraldo will be partnered up with Bulldogs, so that means he'll be partnered up with the coaching side for the team. And you never know, this one will be a very epic game of football for the Bulldogs to get a very good win against the Titans in this game. But the Titans have got really good players in that side, like even Philip Sami for the side. I reckon he will obviously score, like, say 2 tries in that game. But then you're going up against like Jacob Carraz. But then you got Declan Casey in that number 3 side for the team. But in this match, the Bulldogs could go either way, and I reckon they will. But it's going to be a very hard match, because the Bulldogs aren't really good of a team, and so is Titans. But I'm going to go with the Bulldogs by 6 points in this match. This one will be a very hard game. This one will be a very good match, but it'll be a very hard game. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Cowboys going up against the West Tigers. Now, this one will be a very good match, as the Cowboys are on $1.10 and the West Tigers are on $7. Wow, that's a good price. That's a bad price. But the West Tigers have been struggling so much, and like obviously Benji Marshall going into that coaching role, I think next year, from starting of next year, with Tim Sheens in that another coaching role for his team too, for the West Tigers. I reckon the West Tigers will struggle, and I could see them falling down below in their side for the team. But then no David Norfoluma, which that means Brent Naden goes in that number 2 side for the team, and no Ben Hampton, which that means coming back from the Queensland jersey is Tom Dearden. Wow, does he play good? Wow, does he play splintering hard? I reckon the Cowboys will come back and flog the West Tigers in this game. I know, I reckon they will, because the Cowboys have been absolutely splintering, hard-playing team in the competition, and I reckon they will come back and make a big win against the West Tigers, even with Chad Townsend, Tom Dearden, Murray Tuanlangi, Valentine Holmes, all those players back. The Cowboys will definitely win by 24 points in this game to beat the West Tigers in this match. Thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for more. We'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus let's get to 300 subscribers soon on 262 anyway. So let's get to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. But I will be doing the Eagles vs Broncos vlog, so go and check it out. I will be posting that later tonight anyway, so thanks guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for the Eagles vs Broncos vlog in that game.